don't think I ever chose to become a bike messenger. As a kid, I don't know, I wanted to be like a deep sea explorer or an astronaut or a movie star or something. Like I had, good aspirations.
The thing I like most about being a messenger, it's kind of abstract, but I'd have to say it's the spontaneity. It's the way no 2 days are ever the same. And what goes along with that is like the number of new, fresh faces, people you meet every day. Whether you want to meet them or whether you're ever going to remember them is another story, but it's just kind of a thrill always interacting with a new person, like every 15 minutes.
I think that's really unique to messengering. There's really no other profession that you can do, that anyone can do anywhere in the world.
The ultimate job, yo. You can smoke a J, you can drink a 40 ounce, you can do whatever,
On the flip side of that, the familiarity you get with other messengers you see, and you start to get a rapport. I like that. But at the same time, you're in transit. Like, you're not locked into associating with this person for the rest of the day.
There are all different kinds of messengers. You have women, you have men, you have all different ethnicities, part-time or they're in school, or a lot of messengers who have families, you have all different classes, everything. There's no stereotype you can possibly make about a messenger.
Honestly, a little too crazy.
They get paid for being dangerous.
They didn't take the time out to look for a real job.
I think most messengers are non-English speaking immigrant type people.
What's up? Welcome to my house. Hi, my name's Mike D, and I'm a bikeaholic. It's alright, it took me 12 steps to get to this point, but I'm straight with it. Hooked. When people ask me what I'm doing and I'm like in a social context, I tell them I'm a professional cyclist. And if they get like, what do you mean, professional cyclist? Like, yes, I'm a professional urban cyclist. Like, what do you mean? I'm a bike messenger, for Christ's sake, got it? I'm New York City, born, raised, probably gonna die here if I don't do something about it one of these days.
Yo, my name is Yak. I am a bicycle messenger. I'm from Staten Island originally, born and bred here. Lots of trees and dogs and it's a funny vibe here. It's not a city vibe, that's for sure. I've been a bike messenger for like 10 or 11 years. I picked to be a messenger way back when there was really nothing to do on Staten Island except fast food jobs, and I saw that you could make more money being a bike messenger. I tried it and I loved it.
I just fell in love with New York right away. I knew I wanted to come here, I came here, I loved it, and I don't think I'm gonna leave. My name is Amy. I ride my bike for a living, and I'm a professional car dodger. I got married to another messenger, Squid. I've been a messenger for 4 years. I've always liked riding my bike. I was like, well, I'm doing this all the time, why not make money? I couldn't believe the first day I was a messenger. I couldn't believe that I was getting paid for what I love to do. It's been a big, amazing experience. Good and bad. Mostly good.
There you go, Brian. Number 2 in the world, baby. I ride a 75-pound yellow killer. I'm the only cargo bike company in New York City. One strong, soon to be many. Checker Courier. That's my shit.
Who?
Hey, Gary.
No, he was racing. He said he was racing, man. I don't know. Fucking cargo bag.
You know, it's a good ride. It's a lot of fun. You can do a lot of crazy shit with a cargo bike. As you can see, only you can. How you doing, baby? You know, you can ride along and have an interview, and not lose no money because of your work. I figure I put about 15 of these on the road, be able to send my kid to well, actually when I have kids, sound like I got kids or something. Hold on. Figure one day I want to have kids, send them to good private school, shit like that. So then I don't gotta be out here doing this shit, or anything fucked up like being a messenger.
beautiful day.
What's the best thing about riding in the city in the
The
summer?
best thing about riding in the city in the summertime has to be, look over there. Look over there. Look, look, look.
Being a woman in the messenger community is,
The best thing about riding in the summertime is there are women running around, like these nice, beautiful ladies, exposing large parts of their flesh, which makes it very dangerous sometimes. Because while you should be staring at traffic, you'd be staring at them.
if I got mad at every comment that was made to me, I would just be mad all day. So I just let everything slide.
Right?
If you don't, then it's just, you're gonna ruin your whole day.
I think every city has its challenge for bike messengers, you know. San Francisco, the obvious is the hills. Seattle, 9 out of every 10 days of solid rain. New York gets the credit, I mean, it deserves its reputation for being an intense city, or like a real, you know, if you can messenger in New York, you're real tough, or you can messenger anywhere kind of thing, I think because of the density of people. Traffic is one way of looking at it, but it's not always just cars, it's just density of people that pop out in between the cars, you know, people that won't let you get off the sidewalk, you know.
Working as a messenger in New York in the summertime is brutal. Brutal. It's like 120 degrees behind those damn buses, man. You know, it's like 90 degrees temperature, try like 120 behind the bus exhaust.
Look, it's trying to kill us.
Come on, guys.
I think the hardest part of the job is realizing that it's up to you to do the work. It's the being out here every day. It's the getting up in the morning. It's calling. It's not giving up in the rain. So I think it's the personal challenge, it's the hardest part.
All right, time out, get a little ways. And I need some breathing room, man. From all of you other people out there on the other side, check this out.
Yo, my name is Yen.
Possession I have, it's in my bag. Where I bring it, thou shalt not brag. Bring it to here and I'll bring it to there. I've been all the city, yes, I've been there. From top to bottom, I say, oh yeah.
Just like that.
Up and down, all around, as we ride around this town. Me and my bike, my bag and I also have a lock on the side of my thigh. I also grow as I go, as I say. But every day that I grow, as I say. Possession I have, it's in my bag, where I bring it. I shall not brag, one uptown, one to the down. I've been over this city, yes, I've been around. From top to bottom.
Classy message.
From top to bottom.
Just like that. Just like that. Classy message.
From top to bottom.
Just like that. Just like that. Classy message. Stop.
It's the way it goes. That's the way I load. But that's the way I go, because I'm drinking beer, though. And it's, I changed it. I had to. But yo, top to bottom, Mo. That's...
Classy message. Stop. Classy message. Stop. Nice.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll even throw that service in for free. No problem. Peace.
I gotta say something wrong, right? I can't say nothing wrong.
You don't have to say, you can say you like him.
Well, I don't like them. You can say you don't like them. But I'm not gonna run them over.
Why don't you like him?
I didn't say I don't like them.
Yes, everyone hates messengers. I think the only people that like us are like 19-year-old females, which is all right with me, I guess, but everyone else seems to hate us. Like pedestrians crossing the street don't like us, even though they'll be like jaywalking and throwing their shopping bags all around, and then they'll walk, they'll go, and then they'll stop and walk back, and then you're like, oh wait, I don't want to hit you. Oops. Cab drivers want to kill us. They don't believe like we belong on the roads.
You know, you have something to deliver this package, for example, to downtown. If you can make it, who can I make it? The messenger. We love this guy. Yeah.
They can dress any kind of way, you know, and I don't feel like, even though they're on the bike, you know, you're coming into a corporate office, why are you dressed like you're going, you know, to the garbage site or something?
It's the truth. There's not many people that speak English that look reputable to do the job, so they're not dealt with on a person-to-person level. They're treated beneath like a normal, you know, quote-unquote normal person.
We are all frowned upon by the socially accepted in society. We are dirtbags.
I don't think it's fair, but society deems that we look a certain way, so either they look neat and clean and get dealt with the proper respect, or if they want to continue their homeless look, then they'll be dealt with like a dirtbag.
I think people view us as outcasts because they're jealous. And they're pissed off that they're stuck in an office and we're out here experiencing life.
Like they won't even let you use your phone.
It's true. A lot of messengers don't get privileges because they smell.
I really don't think about those kind of things, that what people think about me or messenger, because when I do my things, I just concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm not worried about nobody. And I'm just doing my work and I do it well. That's it.
Like they want you to take this package and risk your life to bring it across town. Can I use your phone? No, you're not allowed to use the phone. Get out of my office now.
Most companies know that you're out there, you're doing them a service, and they respect that.
Yeah, they give a shit, you know, but I don't give a fuck. I'm out here to check a buck, you know?
I'm right here on 14th Street, going down. We're going down to the park. I'll see you in a few minutes, all right? We smoke some weed.
Pitt actually brought me into the whole community and said, oh, we all hang out at the park. I said, what park?
Tompkins Square is definitely the after-work HQ.
There's a messenger lifestyle. Like there's a underground network of people who the only reason they talk to each other is because they're all messengers. And I mean, it's not the reason they talk to each other, but like we all look out for each other. Like if something goes bad.
Like there's community, like if I saw this guy here, you know, get into a fight with a cabbie, I'd stop. You know, oh, yo, Saturday, yo, party, my crib, yo, 740 Broadway in Brooklyn, right next to Woodhull Hospital, yo. Okay. Gonna have live music, gonna have food, gonna have free beer, free food, free entertainment, and a stripper.
Oh, I'm coming.
740 Broadway, bro. It's gonna be $10 at the door though, but you get a free T-shirt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring a few of my friends, right?
Yo, bring whoever, yo. As long as they understand it's $10 to get in.
All right.
Word up, Ho Daddy's fried chicken and macaroni and cheese kegger.
Messenger races, alley cats, road rash bashes, whatever you want to call them, they fundamentally would never happen if there isn't a social community there in the first place.
I saw a flyer in my office for the World Championships, which I had no idea ever existed. I knew there were messengers in other cities, but I didn't know that there were big competitions. You know, once you realize that there's a worldwide community, it's hard to ignore that.
No, I haven't never heard of an alley cat race.
Alley cat races are races that the messengers put on themselves, usually on the weekends, usually for a holiday. It's a little crazy because you're racing through the streets.
I think it's funny to people that aren't messengers or outsiders, whatnot, the whole idea that we would go have races after work or on the weekends, you know, it just seems pretty odd.
A good alley cat race is a fast course, interesting checkpoints, kick-ass prizes, a great party afterwards, bands, chicks, beer, weed, what else?
And no accidents.
I would say a major portion of an alley cat race is to make sure that I don't know what an alley cat race is.
We have big ones. Halloween is our really biggest one, and then 4th of July is our second biggest.
Yeah, these alley cat races, everybody can do it. I decided to be this one on July 4th.
4th of July, that was kind of the original traditional New York messenger race that other people around the world know about.
Yeah, this T-shirt was actually fucked up yesterday. Yeah. It was, according to the first silk screen we did, it was for June 4th.
They have like an entrance fee for this thing?
$5. The course is gonna be 10 checkpoints, downtown, midtown, and uptown.
We use the manifests to log in pickups and deliveries at work, and you get the signature on a delivery. So in the races, we try to emulate that. You have your manifest at the start line. It's just a piece of paper. It's got your name on it. It usually has all the checkpoints on it. They're in different parts of the city. And you go and you take your manifest out, you get it stamped, and then you can move on. And it's a way for the coordinators to know that you went to all the stops during the race, because if you have all your stamps at the end, then you obviously did the race and did it right. If you're missing a stamp, you get disqualified.
I did them all. I don't know why I'm missing an envelope. Then I went to 110. Then I went to 97th, then 40th, and now I'm here. I got them all. I got them all.
You don't have the signature, bro. So you racing today?
Yeah, I'm racing. You bet, every year.
We'll be ready in 5 minutes.
All right, we're taking lots of highways.
How's it gonna be? It's gonna be off the hook. Off the hook, like always.
They're starting at 3 o'clock, man. They're on their way, all right?
Yo, Eddie! Eddie! Don't start him, Eddie! Don't fucking start him, Eddie!
Everybody don't listen, they will look our fucking animals, or probably I can't handle this shit, cause y'all too crazy people, they don't listen.
Every alley cat we have, you get little spoke cards, these things. Here's one from Monster Track on this side. You gotta get a shot of this thing. Monster Track. My favorite alley cat of all time has to be Monster Track.
Riding fix is no brakes. No brakes. Riding broken. As opposed to riding broken.
The specialness of this race is there is only one race every year that no brakes are allowed. And as you can see, there are no brakes on this bicycle.
How do you stop without brakes?
There's no coasting. See, all these bikes, it's almost like you're on a unicycle or something. You pedal backwards and the bike will go backwards. So how you stop is you just have to lock up your legs, and that locks up the rear wheel, and you eventually stop.
I've often compared a messenger and his track bike to a Jedi Knight in the Force. Like, you really have to be able to look at the road in front of you and predict when fucked up things are gonna happen.
Because you know, if you get pinched and you can't go anywhere else, you're going into the car, the door, the pedestrian, whatever it is.
So what are the advantages of riding a track bike?
It's fun as shit.
You going first, Mikey? Of course I am.
Maybe I'll hurt myself.
How'd it feel? Oh, it was pretty fun. It was very scary. I don't like skidding in the rain. It's very, very dangerous.
Ice cream, get your ice cold soda here.
How's the competition on this race?
Competition is good on this race.
Yeah.
Got myself. I'm defending champion from last year.
I haven't drank all week in preparation for Monster Track.
Mike D. Please focus on this gentleman here. He used to be a hardcore male, like a man, you know? A man's man. My secret weapon today is a can of whoop ass.
By the fence now!
Hey, rookie, why don't you put my bike down for me?
He's gonna call our names in order. What type of fucking race is that?
So you gonna take this one?
I hope so. I think so.
All right, if everybody's ready, go!
I think racing is a way for the the people who want to be known as the fastest. It's a way for them to prove themselves.
If you're good in the races, people respect you. They know that you are the best and you are the most fastest messengers in Manhattan. So that's really good to know that you are the best of the best.
Some people take it way more seriously than others. Some people go out and have a good time and drink a beer along the way, and some people race to win.
Who's going to take July 4th?
All right, Jack, you know you want to say it. Go ahead.
I'm winning July 4th race. Yeah, when I go into a race, I plan on winning it. I don't enter to come in second. I plan on coming in first all the time. If I enter the race, that's what I'm there for.
I love to race because I can show that I'm not just a messenger, you know, I'm a racer too, you know. People think that messenger just race, you know, they're just messengers that drop envelopes, you know. I'm not a messenger, I'm a racer, you know, I'm not a messenger. Well, I am a messenger, but you know.
Racing, they're fun. I love putting them on. I haven't raced in like, you know, Alley Cat yet. I've raced at the World Championships. I guess some people might think I'm a fucking poser or whatever, but fuck them.
On your manifest, give it up over here.
Where?
Right here, down in yellow and black.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I got 5th place, which isn't bad. Obviously, it took the best from all over the world to beat me.
I ran the red light and I hit a car. There he is. Slow down. And this guy rode over me. He was riding behind me.
He turned across me, slid on the water, it was all wet.
Yeah, I got up front and then I was
It's all right though, he got up quick.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Look at
I don't know what place I came in, but I feel number 1. Fucking one. I mean, because I beat Yak. That's why. I beat Yak.
Yeah, I guess Yak got hit.
Oh, yeah. Yak had a little accident, so I'm only going to take half credit for beating Yak.
No serious ones. I mean, he's still walking, right? It's definitely more male-dominated. The racing is more male-dominated. But they always have a separate female category, and girls do come out.
I kind of wish like we could have like a hussy group one race like this and like stick together and like draft off each other.
Not all messengers take part of the races. Most of them just do it for a job, and they get their paycheck, and they go home. That's it. They don't have any other purpose for being a messenger other than a living.
I'm a money maker, not a racer, baby.
Were you racing?
That race, that extra 2 hours, I made an extra $45.
But yeah, it's usually the same crowd. Some different ones come in.
Where do you come from?
Boston.
Chicago?
Atlanta?
Philly.
Nicholas, he's actually from Zurich.
Because New York has still the best races.
You're from Australia?
Yeah. This is Mike McInerney.
So you're just in from Australia?
Yeah, just for next 2 weeks. Came to see my girlfriend here, and I figured if I work here for 2 weeks, I'd be able to make the money for the airfare.
How many races have you been in?
In New York? Maybe like 10 or so. I just started riding track bikes, so I'm not so used to it yet, really.
Come over here by the cargo bike.
It's the 420 race, and it's to commemorate Hitler's birthday.
Oh yeah, and it does happen to be Hitler's birthday today, but that has nothing to do with our race.
Oh, okay. Sorry it's raining. Give me all the good numbers.
It's Drug Wars. It's a race about fighting the drug war and criminalizing drug users or some shit. I don't know, man.
Everybody come over here and listen up. This is how the race works. Inside your messenger bags, you got an assorted bag of simulated drugs. But you gotta be careful, man. There's people doing jail sentences for trying to sell fake drugs all over this country. Do everything on the down low, right? See, it's pretty funny. Like, you could probably really go to jail for this. And this is the shit that they sell in this park, if you ever want to buy it. It's actually alfalfa, rabbit food. And this is crack we made with wax and baking soda.
It's kind of like a role-playing race where you're playing the role of a drug delivery guy.
No registered? You got drugs?
No, I need drugs.
You pay me money yet? Hi, Dad.
Checkpoint.
I want you to be running the first checkpoint. wherever you're at, you're gonna be nice and indoors and away from the prying eyes of the police. Racers are gonna come running in. I got you guys going in and out of buildings, all right? Taking elevators, running up and down stairs, going to offices. Remember, like, try to be on your best behavior, even though this is a race, you know, you guys are used to going in buildings. On your best behavior. 1033, sir. What you got for me? They're gonna give you whatever drugs that they're supposed to give you. You're gonna give them some of this money here. Each checkpoint you're gonna be given some fake money. On the back of it is a clue where the next checkpoint or checkpoints are. To win the race, you have to have 5 fake money bills. They're really pretty, $2,000, $2 bills, George Bush's number on it. You running a checkpoint? Get out of here. Hey, man. Get out of here.
We don't know what's gonna happen at this checkpoint. You know, it's the 420 race. It's affiliated with the whole like marijuana movement and all that, legalize it. So you never know. You might go in there and you might have to like take a bong hit. So it's like, you know, there's like a little more incentive as opposed to like just getting a signature. I think.
All right, give him one. Eat that right now. Yeah, give him one.
What's up, man? You must eat it now.
He didn't find out, you know.
You know, I usually know what I'm eating, but not today. There you go. It's a drug war race, man. It'll be a fat party later on, mad people, art installations, a lot of fun and punch and ice cream and candy and soda for all the kids.
Is there manifest?
Yeah. Yes, we have ice cream.
These are your manifests. Put your racer number on them and your name, please, even though I didn't put a space for them. It's a map in Central Park. Stop it. It's in Central Park. It's a little star right there. There's a gazebo on a large rock outcropping. Inside's gonna be a bunch of hippies playing drums. And you know how much hippies love LSD. So you're gonna make your first $2,000 dropping that sheet of acid on for me. Oh my God! Oh no, the acid is ruining. I might as well just eat this now, right? Don't get in trouble. If you fuck around at any of my checkpoints, act like an asshole, you get disqualified, you can't win. Okay?
Especially with the big races like Halloween and 4th of July, it's always the first checkpoint that's this mass hysteria, and sometimes they can't deal with the big crowds, and there's some pushing and shoving, but it's usually fine.
Are you the checkpoint? Where's what? Are you the checkpoint? Are you working the checkpoint?
Yeah, but Vic didn't give me no.
Well, give me a sign my manifest then.
All right.
Fuck, this is bullshit.
Yeah, this sucks.
Hold on, you working this as well? Look out, motherfucker!
I'm next.
I need one.
I love you.
Yo, is that envelope?
Right here, baby. Right here, baby. Go, right here. Come here. Next time, we'll get you somewhere else.
Got it. Have fun.
Everybody?
You are who I'm gonna kill.
Why? One thing, all right, to win this race, you also need to bring to the finish line 20 sticks of incense and 1 Philly blunt, all right? Also, there's a question here about 100 Center Street. You know the courts on 100 Center Street? I want that shit verbatim. Everything it says around the front of it about justice and truth and equality and all that bullshit.
And what's at 100 Center Street?
That's where they lock you up for smoking weed in the city. Well, I see some bikes not locked. What the fuck's going on here? This race ain't starting. Every bike over there is locked. Just trying to get warm.
I'm not racing. Every once in a while, I need to relax. Let somebody win. You know, give these kids a chance to prove themselves.
Get set, go!
The last night?
Yeah.
I gotta get the Philly and the other stuff, right?
Congratulations. Yeah, you better go get that shit, dude.
That's it, baby. Alright. You get your Philly? Where's the rest of your money? Alright, looks like. Where's your question? Bye. You didn't answer the question. You wanna go answer it?
100 Center Street. You know Central Booking. You've been there.
No.
No?
Oh, no.
100 Center Street?
No. Should I?
Yes. You got your incense? You got your Phillies?
No.
Why do you think I gave you that paper? Let me see your stuff. You got your incense?
I got my fucking incense.
You got your Phillies?
I got my Phillies.
You go 100 Center Street?
No.
Incense?
Sure.
What's 100 Center Street? You got your incense?
Yeah, man.
You got your 100 Center Street?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you got everything?
I got everything, man.
3, 4, 5 bills. That's a blunt. That's
20
incense.
Why should there not be a patient confidence in the ultimate justice of the people where law ends and the tyranny begins, and the just man enjoys peace at mind, every place is safe to him who lives in justice and fear not.
Mikey's the big winner!
Halloween is my favorite race of the year.
To put on a really memorable or spectacular event, or to try to claim a certain day as like your city's big Alley Cat Day.
Halloween. Halloween. Oh yeah. Halloween.
It's always the longest. It's always the longest and the wildest.
Our Halloween races have pretty much been put together and supported by Eric Baker.
And he's quite an intense character, so for him to sort of take over the Halloween races, everyone just sort of totally let it happen. It's just perfect.
Usually puts on a pretty brutal race. So Halloween's Eric's gig.
We're gonna go see Eric on Monday. You wanna say hey to Eric?
Yo, what's up, Eric?
If you want to know about the Halloween race, you really gotta talk to Eric.
Dude, do I have to mention my crime?
Yo, everybody come on. If you with it, come on. If you ready, come on. If you want it, come on.
Guy in jail. It's fucking horrible in there.
It's too bad that this wasn't a Max and we could do it with like big bars and like big just guards in the facility standing behind me to make it look like ultra evil.
All right. Okay, gentlemen.
Okay, you guys ready?
I'm not back on a new charge. I'm here for merely like jetting on parole and saying like, I want to dye my hair pink and get big ear piercings and leave me the hell alone. And
Eric, I've known that dude for a long time. Long time. And he's always been a real good friend. He's got a big heart. He's not too savvy when it comes to public law and stuff like that, but
I thought I could be really slick and disappear from them, and sooner or later they caught up to me, and it was pretty scary.
he's figuring it out as he goes, I guess, you know? Like, hopefully this is his last bit. No, this is his last bit for sure.
Whatever you want to say about the guy, whatever his faults are and shit, he's my friend. You know, we hang out, we have a good time. You know, never a dull moment when he's around.
I got Tompkins Park in the jail. Isn't that cool?
Okay, I hope you okay over there. I hope you're eating good. I hope you're sleeping good. And here we have the Halloween race in control. Don't worry about it.
If you assume, behave yourself next time, all right?
Sure, buddy. Oh no!
All right, man. Fucking best luck to you and shit.
So I'll see you later, and I hope you're coming out soon, you know?
Felipe doesn't want any correctional officers seeing his face.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm Eric's girlfriend. He was on the way to go see his kids at his ex's house when he got picked up.
I was riding my track bike down the street and saw about 6 guns drawn on me and was like,
And then I get this phone call. I'm thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, who's calling me at this time of the morning? And it's him. He's like, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm in jail. I'm like, what?
People are always asking us questions, like every once in a while, why is Eric in prison?
The infamous Evil E.
Evil E. Oh, fuck. Nobody knows nothing.
Is it because he has He's been convicted of assault 72 times in various counties and places. Maybe, I don't know.
The name says it all. I hacked my wife in 42 pieces. Like you guys would really believe that, right? Oh, God.
You know, he's not gonna put the race down from jail, you know? He has to be out to put it down, you know?
How to organize a Halloween race from jail.
And this is the 6th annual Halloween race. And the race had already been set into motion. I had told Squid, yeah, this is gonna, I'm doing Halloween again.
When I found out he was back in the slammer, I was like, damn, all that work shouldn't go to waste.
He came to visit me and he says, well, I guess I can't do Halloween. He's like, well, you know, if you want, you could still do Halloween. You know, we'll just announce that it's your race.
He just came up with this idea. He's like, I don't care if I'm locked up. I'm still gonna throw this race. It's pretty goddamn cool, man.
So it was just a matter of getting him to make the flyer, you know?
And he pretty much did, man. Like, he made the flyer in prison, made in prison.
I didn't have anywhere to mail it to. It was like Squid squatting and, so I gave it to my girlfriend. I had it hand-delivered to have it hand-delivered.
Then I got it down to Bike Works, and they got it down to Philadelphia, and he just did it through letters and visits with various people.
It's been around long enough that people kind of know that something's going down on Halloween anyway.
Squid's been doing races since 1991 or whatever.
So Squid's just kind of putting it together for Eric.
Yeah, the only thing missing is him, you know, but I'm sure he's gonna be there in spirit, you know.
Bullet.
Oh, you want me to put on the microphone?
Yeah, I guess to listen to what you listen to.
Big day, right?
Sure.
Halloween. The microphone's not gonna have too much sleep tonight. It's gonna be like.
I had a course in mind from last year. Me and Kevin had conferred on it and said, could you imagine a race called the Pentagram?
Whatever, there's gonna be something in each box, okay?
And then I was sitting there doing the flyer for it in the Tombs.
If you put the mark all together,
it's gonna be the Pentagram.
So that's really evil.
The Pentagram is cool because it's a Halloween theme. It's ultra evil.
Literally, all the losers get killed.
It's an extremely long race. The first 5 foots of it are 140 blocks.
Starting from here to 355th.
1 time across town.
Then up to 75 West End.
2 times across town.
Then back down to 405 Lex.
3 times across town.
Then, wait, 639 West 42. Is there such an address, 639 West 42? I don't think so.
And then you got to do the perimeter. So actually, it's 5 times across town.
This is a really grueling course.
These guys like anything else I'd throw at them, so what time should I make this race? So then I was like, well, you know, what the hell? Why not?
I heard that the race on Halloween is going to be during
rush hour.
What?
I'm actually kind of scared of this race.
Scary, I'm scared.
What?
A bunch of freaks riding around me.
Closer to 11th on the north side. Don't get too close to the police station.
39 West.
So you got the route figured out?
No, obviously it's 5 minutes before the race. I'm still working on that.
Oh, did?
If I'm not wearing my magic shorts, I don't have a chance of winning this race.
Nobody does night races in New York. They always do like these little wimpy 2-lap or 3-lap Central Park race with no traffic.
Let's get this race underway, damn it!
Jesus. It's cold.
Everybody have a manifest!
It's another lay down and lockup.
Bikes out here, people inside the park if you're racing.
I know that some people are gonna try to get over and say like, oh, I forgot my lock. So it's just gonna be a lay down. On your marks.
Nah, it's ready to go, man.
Get set.
One more beer. You believe while you're doing this?
Go.
I wasn't this high.
It's gonna be a sprinter's race. It's gonna be who's got the most lung power in this one. Some really beastly brute's gonna win this.
How many think will finish?
Hopefully all of them.
I throw a mean race. It's everywhere you don't want to be during rush hour. Grand Central, 11th Ave, Disneyland. The Empire State Building. Total mayhem. There's gonna be people grabbing onto trucks, running over old ladies, ratting on sidewalks, baby carriages flying. So pretty much, no, there's no rules.
In a race like this, like, we are the best. We're the top athletes in our field are us. Way to get through crowds of pedestrians, there's the just make a lot of noise, like you ride down and be like, holy shit, fuck, ah! Oh, stop! Everyone! Oh, fuck, out of my way! Which works good for like races and stuff like that.
Alright, take your time, baby.
Is everybody's been here already?
Yes, they have.
God damn it.
I just love racing. I love the feeling I get fucking ripping my bike to pieces down Fifth Avenue, just like watching everybody else fall behind me, seeing like there's a fast guy ahead of me, like, oh, I can't catch him. Why don't I just grab on the side of this bus?
Come on, Mike, come on. Mike,
Sorry, I forgot my TH.
No.
There's no advantages in this race. Everybody has to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stamp before they can get a fresh manifest to get 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
All right, bro, right on. You're in good place.
You gotta look when you come into intersections, see where you're going. But most of the time you don't. You just like, you just wing it, man.
We don't know who's coming. You never know all the people who are gonna race. And that makes it exciting that you get to like race against unknown ragers.
Sign up, sign up.
I don't know why they race. I mean, they work 5 days a week racing.
I thought it was silly and suicidal. I'm like, I work all week. I'm tired. I don't want to go. But I don't know. It just seemed something fun about it. Like, you know,
you really pick up these crazy skills when you're working, and the only chance that you can really let fly 100% is when you're doing a race. You know, that's when you can go all out.
Just fucking go. You know what I'm saying? There's no pulling over, no drop, no packages. This is just racing fast. Where's your scales at?
who really is the best? Like, you know, you ride against, race each other in traffic, like, you know, but somebody else cuts off. You know, put it to the test.
Get through that squeeze then. It's only 2 inches. You got 1 second to make it. Let's go.
Fucking hurry up. I got liquor. Put some blood on your face. I just got hit by a cat, so let's try and fit it. Number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give him the second manifest. Go. Write your name on it. Have a pen, please. All right, write your number on that one. Yak was here before? Yes. Shit. He was here 2 seconds ago. 2 seconds. Go. Pick it up.
Kevin came by the weekend right afterward and told me about how everything went, how everybody who placed and won.
Ego, that little drunk prick. Mike Eastwood, Carlos Ted. Well, fucking tire. 10th place, baby. 10th place.
It was fucking good. I mean, like, you work all day and then you see that shit. Like, you wait for that shit for like a month and a half. And then, like, you work all day and you're like, oh, man, I'm not going to this shit. Then you go down there and it's like, it was a rush.
I got flat tire.
Oh, shit.
And I fixed it and still rocking.
Yeah.
Racing will continue to be booming. Kids are interested in it. They like the fact that they can come and exercise their racing prowess to win things.
This is for the 6th annual New York City Messenger Halloween race.
Yo, I stole that race, man.
The #1 fastest messenger.
The only one, the legend.
In New York City. Yeah!
Hey, get a close up on that. Don't say second place, baby.
I don't know, when's the next race, Hall?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
November 18th.
Word. I'm gonna be there Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna win this time.
And before you forget, the kid who made this whole race, who's sitting in Staten Island right now behind bars, bro. In prison! Yeah, it's here for Evil Eve.
I'm hoping that in the future, alley cats will be legal, that we could get the city to block off streets for us, that we could get NY1 to cover us, that we could be on TV.
That's right. See how we held up traffic? 300 lashes.
Uh-oh. Who are these guys?
Uh-oh.
Hi, this
you
is
doing?
Fox Sportsnet Finish Line.
What? The finish line is actually at 666 Fifth Avenue.
666 Fifth, but that won't be for
No, the
good
name of the
3 hours.
program is Finish Line.
Wow.
You know, I'm hopeful. You have to be. It's like, you don't just do this for, oh, I just do this because there's nothing else to do. You do it because it's like, someday this is going to be major. It's going to be major, like, we're going to be legends.
Let me see this. You know I should be holding this right now, but that's okay, Yak.
You know?
Oh, you should be? You just were holding it. Would you like to hold it again?
Yeah, I want
Round two, ring a bell, bloody and spit pale. Dance on the canvas, cold cock your champions. Cooking the coke rock, hugging the rope with its ass whooping that won't stop.
Eric, man, so what happened last year, man? Where were you?
Oh, come on. You know where I was. I was in
They made a movie about that. Wait, you made a movie about that.
I don't know what happened.
I was hitting my gold teeth, hitting my point blank, buckling both feet. Ducking with cheap, shot a quick couple of dope beats. In the street box, beyond sock, Diablo, Rocky Ford, never could stop.
I miss you guys.
You come by and visit, huh?
I should, actually. Might need a job. Come see you guys. Nah. You actually cannot.
Big dough, box till they stop the fight. In the first round, ring a bell, drop.
This is our package. One duffel bag with a very expensive camera in it. Sorry about that.
Yo, get your gloves up, ready for round two. Ring a bell, bloody and spit pale. Dance on the canvas, cold cock your champions. Cooking the coke rock, hugging the rope with its ass whooping that won't stop. Get him a doc, nah wait, call him a taxi. Waving a white flag like battle rapping Iraqis. On attack, we tend to get nasty. Not to conflict, but newlyweds are what people do in the backseat. Exactly. Plug it in, drop the beat. Slug him again, bit him a chip, one of my gold teeth. Hit him a point blank, buckling both feet. Ducking with cheap, shot a quick couple of dope beats. In the street box, beyond sock, Diablo, Rocky Ford, never could stop. Yvonne Drago, wow when the crowd gets loud for nostalgic. Round for round clips and my sound surrounds it. Yo, plug it in, drop the beat and let's go. Bump loud, rock, rip, block, thick dough. Box till they stop the